Welcome to Transform Your Menopause with Essex Menopause Coach, the go-to podcast for anyone struggling from peri to post-menopause. If you're feeling overwhelmed, burnt out, or anxious, this is the place for you. Hosted by me, Julie, an award-winning coach who's been in your shoes, this podcast offers real understanding and practical help. I'll tackle menopause head-on with clear, no-nonsense guidance that makes a real difference. So whether you need support, tips, or just a friendly voice, I'm here to help you navigate menopause and rediscover your best self. Hi everyone, welcome back to the podcast. How are you all doing? So I'm recording this episode early on a Saturday morning. It is raining. Will it never end? I've had enough now and I'd like to feel some sun on my skin, as I'm sure you would too. So my most successful podcast to date has been my guided breath awareness exercise. So I thought I'd give you another one that you could listen to and come back and use whenever you feel you need to use it. So back in March, I attended Your Business Showcase event and opened with this specific exercise. The aim was really to settle everyone into the event so they felt comfortable and happy and ready to engage in lots of productive conversations and make the most of the experience, really. The thing is, even though everyone had chosen to be at that event, you can't help but have all of this kind of nervous energy. There's obviously a lot of information to take in, a lot of sensory information, a lot of noise, and all of that can quickly overwhelm and really bombard our nervous system, and even more so as we go through the menopause transition. So I'm going to take you through that same practice today. In a second, I'll tell you why and how I think this could work for you. But before I do that, I just want to tell you a little bit more about the Your Business Showcase event. It was so successful and everyone gained so much from the experience. I think the word that everyone kept coming up with about it was there was this buzz, there was this real buzz and connection from it. So the ladies who set up the event are going to be running another one in Braintree on Thursday, the 5th of September. So if you're a woman in business, you'd like to meet others in the same situation as you, this was a truly supportive event where everyone there genuinely wants to help you and help you elevate your business to where it wants to be. Then you need to get yourself a ticket. They're on sale now. So I'll put a link in the notes for you for that. But you could also, if you want to find out a little bit more about it, what happened, what you can expect, you could also take a little flick through my Instagram page and you'll find some posts on there too. Right then, so let's talk a little bit more about today's podcast episode and what you can expect from this breath exercise. As you may well know by now, if you've been listening to the podcast, I have been in my world for a little while now. Stress management really is essential in helping you improve your symptoms, and not just some, but all of your symptoms. But I do know that that can be easier said than done. But the first step you need to take is to recognize when you're feeling stressed. Don't apply this to the work environment, but you could apply this to any kind of aspect of your life. So how do you know when you're getting overwhelmed at work? That's the first part, recognizing that you are feeling stressed. And often we don't realize until much later down the line, but your body is constantly sending you signals. And it might be how you might notice how you feel it in your body first. So that could be your shoulders getting tense and rising. You might be someone who clenches their jaw. I notice that I do that quite a bit. You might notice your breathing go shallow, or something that I see quite commonly is people holding their breath. So you're hunched over at the desk, you've got a pile of emails, you're working really hard trying to get, some piece of work finished. And then you realize you've been holding your breath for God knows how long. You do this big, And that's your body signaling that you're in danger, that you're stressed. But also in myself, I noticed that I start procrastinating. I start losing concentration. I start flicking from one task to the next, never really actually getting anywhere. It feels like I'm wading through mud. So you need to start tuning in really and picking up on some of those signals that your body's giving. And then you can start to apply this practice so that in 5 minutes you can restore balance and get your focus back. So let's go through the exercise now. So it's only going to take 5 minutes. You can do this seated, you could do it standing. Let's get yourself comfortable. I imagine you're sitting listening to this at home in your chair. So let's try this together. Okay. So let's take some movement. Let's get any stretches that you feel you need to make first. Let's get some of that nervous energy out of your body. So let's start with some shoulder rolls, back and down. And as you roll your shoulders up, you want to be breathing in and then exhaling on the way down. And you want to be doing the same amount of time going up as you are on the way down. So rolling your shoulders forward, back, up to your shoulders, round and down. And then stop there. And then turn your head slowly to the left. Back to center. And to the right. Back to center. And then let's come to stillness. Get comfortable. Soften your eyes. Or if you feel comfortable, you can close them. Feel your feet planted on the ground. Your body supported by the chair. Your spine lengthened. Your hands on your lap or placed on your belly and ribs. Take a breath in through your nose and then sigh it out through your mouth. One more of those. Feel your shoulders relax. The muscles in your face, your jaw, your neck. And just take a moment here. Let go of your belly. Relax your back. Soften your ribs. As we move into the exercise, keep your breath relaxed. No forcing. And ideally breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. But if that doesn't feel right, just keep with whatever feels comfortable to you. Forget all that has come before and everything that has yet to come as you arrive here in this moment. Begin to notice your breath. the sensations in your body. Can you feel your heart beating? The subtle rise and fall of your belly or chest. Just breathing in your own time, an easy, gentle breath. With each exhale, coming deeper into your body, external sounds fading. In a moment, when I stop speaking, you're going to count how many seconds it takes you to reach the top of your inhale, and then you're going to match that same count for your exhale. So in your own time, begin counting. Whatever your number is, that's absolutely fine. There's no right or wrong. Let's do 5 more breaths, counting in and out with your number, with no pause in between. Relax your body, relax it a little bit more. Now let's see if you can add an extra count. The air gently flowing in and out, your belly, your ribs, gently rising and falling. Now let the counting go. and let your breath just come back to its natural rhythm. Pausing here to notice the quiet, the stillness, the ease, or any other sensations that you personally notice. Begin to wiggle your fingers, your toes, feel your body in the chair. Notice any sounds in the room. Take any stretches or movement you feel you need to make, and then you can open your eyes. And as you slowly adjust back to the room, this moment, just notice what's changed and the impact that just a few minutes of focusing on your breathing has had. How do you feel? Do you feel calmer, more focused? Maybe you feel ready to get back on with your working day or whatever it is that you've been doing. So imagine if you could just take 5 minutes when you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed and how that could impact you and what you could achieve. Thanks for listening, my loves, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.